Good day, everybody. I know. I want to make this very, very quick. I want to apologise for not actually having a update for a couple of weeks, but you're looking at the reason why. This is Teddy Bear Tales Awakenings, which is the follow Act 2, which is the following from Act 1 here. We've been busy working on our comic book, our second release of our comic book. This is the story of teddy bears who defend children from the monsters under the bed. You can actually go to theteddyverse.com if you want to basically pick up a copy of this comic book. If you do, all funds go to help to support new books and this channel and all kinds of fun stuff. So, this is why I've been a bit missing in action recently. Because, hey, you know, comic books take time to basically produce, write, draw, and all that fun stuff. So you can check out the Teddy Bear Tales Awakenings Act 2 on the teddyverse.com, and we'll get on with the main update. So, see you in a minute. Bye, bye, bye. Good day, everybody, and welcome to, I guess, will be kind of a Legoville update, making it Legoville update number 10, but we're not going to be going downstairs and looking at the town at this time, because not much has really changed there. But what we're going to do is take a quick look at Legoville's art studio. I'm going to move my light across here so we can get some of these shadows, I hope. There we go, that's a little bit better. And the reason we're going to be talking about this today is because this is I guess the word would be a mod. The mod basically being the Friends art studio. I think it's Emma's art studio. Walmart had these on rollback along with a lot of Friends stuff and a few Lego movie stuff for about $16. Now, since this set price is at about $30, $16 for is half the price for what actually already is a kind of a neat little kit. But also allowed me to buy two, so I could basically build what I wanted to be a 3D studio. Now, the reason it is in three parts is it's easier for me to show you it this way before I assemble it again so you can see it, because it's more or less these are all the pieces you get in both sets, bar probably one, two, less than half a dozen bricks from my actual collection. And, well, it just shows what you can do if you just combine the same set again and basically try to be inventive with the bricks and see what you have. Now, the Emma's art studio already is a nice build, comes with some nice pieces, and I'm very surprised we don't see more Friends sets in other Lego cities. Mainly because it's basically suburban places you want to basically have in your town, and Lego City is still concentrating on the police and that kind of thing, which isn't a bad thing, but kind of lacking in the terms of buildings and that kind of thing. Oh yeah, in the background, the treehouse, it's going to be appearing in Legoville at some point. We've got a place for it. We've got this entire area planned out on Legoville where basically it's a whole kids adventure playground area. We're probably going to be building the ship, not the treehouse itself, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to build them all three just to see what they're like anyway. And it's a pretty neat kit, and I kind of like Django's bricks reviewing it. But that's not the subject today. Today's subject is Emma's art studio, or Legoville's art studio, converted from Friends figures to minifigs. So we're going to start with the bottom piece here, so we can get inside there. There is, well, we're going to call her Emma, why not? There's Emma there. She's basically at the cash register. Now, as I mentioned, these are built from basically almost all the bricks you get in both sets, bar 6 pieces of my own. The reason it's in pieces actually is more to do with this here. I didn't have enough pieces to do a proper modular, so I basically just wanted to get out in 3 different pieces so it didn't break on camera. You see it's a nice little art studio area going on there. The back door is one of my pieces, and I think one of these 2 pieces are mine. Make use of the stickers to give a more art studio deco in here. You get 2 or 3 of these little minifigs here, these little mini guys. So that basically makes for a good little art studio thing. Looks like an art supply shop at the bottom. I've been to many of these in my time. Making use of the stickers, blank canvas for sales, paints, Emma, cash register, of course the Friends cat, but you know what? I like the Friends cat, so it's going to stay. And we use basically the 2 modular pieces all held together by the flats at the top here. As you can see, there's some nice little pieces of construction. This is basically carried over from Emma's art studio, the actual Friends kit. They really are nice sets. It's actually, we're going to be looking at them a bit more closer to basically see what else we can use. There's the door there. And I actually got one of the door frames left over here because glass pieces seem to be in very short supply too as well. It's like Lego's not producing any more glass at the moment. So architecturally, this is a really nice bottom there. This is the top pit where artist Bert, we're going to call him Bert, there he is. He's there basically drawing away on the art canvas piece. This is actually very self-contained, not very well lit, but it's still nicely done. Nice little area there. All hand camera in today because basically what I need to do won't let me use the tripod because I want to get real close and the tripod won't let me do that. That's actually the combination of the hippie figure and another minifig's legs from one of the Lego minifig sets you can get. I like the architecture in the front here. I like these bricks. I like the way they basically the piping's done here. Fun little thing there. And what we're gonna do is we go by. I'm gonna put this one now on top of it. It's actually really the only true modular bit of the entire set. There we go. It's nicely secure on top of there. And we've got the second floor in there. Now you see it's coming together. Quick roll around. It's got a nice little 3D look to it. It actually kind of looks like kind of like a modular building. So there we go. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty neat. Can't know much about these lines here because, like I said, my mission here was to use all the majority of the bricks I had in the Amazon Art Studio and not introduce any other bricks. So we've got some odd construction lines here, but you know what? We don't see it. Oh yeah, and we kept the working feature in there for the turning table. Let's see if we can show it. There we go. Watch the little minifig guy. Ooh, he turns. Oh yeah, he turns. So there we go. Moving on to the roof area. Took me 3 or 4 attempts to figure out how to basically make this fully 3D. It's kind of a little different to the design you actually see in the Art Studio box. That's a little Picasso guy. He's another blank canvas, using that there. We used a lot of pieces for Amazon Studio to basically build out these tables. Really, it's a nice little. Really is. I can't see how much of a nice little set it really is. And it looks like he's painting one of the 2 cats that live in this Art Studio area here. And yeah, that is basically the shorts from Simpsons cat, whose name has now just escaped me. But it took us a little while to figure out how to basically make this out here. Another 2 pieces here. These are 2 of my pieces here. So I think in total 6 pieces, 7 pieces were used for my collection, which is not actually huge, to basically build out this little modular here. So we're gonna get the roof on here. Oh, what I dropped down? I dropped the cat down. So we're gonna put him to one side. There you go, little pretty cat. Get the roof on there. It's very hard to do this one-handed, so I hope I get this right. There we go. Push down. Clutch. There we go. Put the cat up there because he's been posing for the picture. And there we go. That is Emma's Art Studio fully realised into a full 3D back and front building, which is in style with a lot of the other Lego cities you see out on YouTube. I'm just going to give a rotation around. This is actually a very neat way of basically building out your buildings. A very cheap way too, because let's face it, Lego is expensive. And, you know, we're always looking for ways to basically bring more stuff to our buildings, our cities, and not hurt our pocketbook. Especially mine, I'm on a very, very limited budget, hence why you're not seeing much Legoville updates. But we're going to keep rotating this around. And there we go. So, that is the full Lego City. Lego City, what am I talking about? That is the full Emma's Art Studio. This is the start of my, shall we say, art district area of Legoville. I think it's a real nice piece. Reason I'm making an art district area so I can actually introduce probably a few more of these friends buildings into like a Diagon Alley type situation, where basically they don't look too much out of place in the rest of the city. It looks like it's kind of neat, kind of a fun little place. We're gonna put one of the cafe in there. I think the pet salon as well is probably marked as one we're going to use as well. Good thing is these things are all on rollbacks, which is basically Walmart's version of clearance, so they've got far too much stock of them. So we can basically make use of that and basically help build out our city a bit more. And hopefully we'll basically be in the funds soon enough to basically do a major expansion back down on Legoville. With that being said, I want to thank you for looking at this video. I hope you enjoyed our mod. Not the hugest breakdown of how to build it, but there they go, the ivy goes down that way. But it's a nice little look what you can do when you combine the same set twice, and also basically due to the cheapness of these bricks, you can really get some nice builds. Or at the very worst, you can basically get some nice little bits and pieces to put in your Lego collection, which is mine's not huge, like it's basically a tote and a couple of bins, but it is growing all the time. Oh yeah, and that is the Emporium over there, my cup of tea, which I'm about to drink in a couple of minutes. Still waiting for the table expansion so we can get this down here. We really need a couple of more big modular buildings before we go in that direction though. So, that being said, I thank you for viewing this video. I always appreciate the views. Please spread the word, share this video with your friends if it intrigues you. Trying to do my best to bring you some fun, interesting content here. We're not the most richest of brick channels, but we are doing this in a shoestring budget, which is probably very similar to how many of you guys are trying to build out your Lego cities. Hope you find the information here informative. Please hit the like button, please hit the bell, and don't forget to subscribe to us. This is Nick Davis at Alt Tube via Legoville, signing off and saying you all take care now. See you around soon. Bye bye bye.